Righty then. Successful indie author. May I write a novel? May 31st, the final day of the May Writing Challenge. So, how did you do so far, and what are you going to get done today? Because that's what it comes down to. How did you establish habits, demonstrate those habits over the last 30 days, and then rolling into today? Did you get what you wanted to out of it? I averaged just over 2,000 words a day, which is exactly what I was shooting for. I hit 100% yesterday, and I've already got like 1,500 words on the page today, but that's because I'm finishing the book. This is the very end, so I wrap up any loose threads, collect some stuff, realize that I had left a character out since halfway point in the book, so I had gone back in and added him back in surreptitiously to a couple scenes, and then move forward toward the ending. So I'll finish that book today. So my May was successful. I accomplished exactly what I set out to accomplish, which was 60,000 words, finish a book. And oh, by the way, at the beginning, I was able to finish a short story as well, because I needed to finish that before I started the book. I do usually have a couple different stories going at the same time. However, I focus the majority of my effort on finishing. Anybody can start a story, but it takes a professional to finish the story, because you can't sell what you don't have. And if you don't sell it, well, that's what makes you a professional, is you sell your work. You get paid for your writing. So get paid by getting it done. And so that one's done. That's two. That'll be two in the can out of the first 3 books in a new series. I'll have 6 books. I'll probably have 5 of them written by the time I publish the first one. So I'll publish 6 books over 5 months, maybe even shorten that time frame a little bit, and maybe every 4 weeks, so every 28 days instead of once a month. Anyway, we'll get them out there as soon as we can, because they're going to be ready. And this is what my readers wanted. I ran a survey among my readers, and overwhelmingly they wanted more military science fiction. So that's what I'm giving them. Do you like The Master Chief? That's the one of the taglines. Then you should like this new one. Should. Not, well, then this is even better. No. Don't try to one-up people's favorite character, people's favorite video game, people's favorite TV series. Don't try to one-up them. Just say, hey, if you like this, and we know there's no more of these, so maybe you read this and it'll scratch that itch. So that's what I did this month in May. So finish that book, May 31st, perfect time to finish. And published a book last week, published another book the week prior, but only the paperback side of it. This book I just published last week, well, that one will be made into an audiobook in July, because that's when I'm on the narrator schedule. All those things are in motion. Book 3 in this new series starts in a couple days. I've got a lot of stuff to do between now and then, like notifications for various conferences that I'm running, various events. I've got, five in the mix right now that are going. And no, actually that's 6. So 6, I got to contact those people and just let them know, hey, everything's on track. I have you as registered, paid. Everything's good. Life is good. Here's the schedule as I see it so far. I'd rather fill the void of any void of information with what we know now regarding those events. And here's this. Make sure you get your hotel reservations, all that stuff, because the worst thing that can happen is people sign up for something and then never hear again until, hey, all of a sudden it's like, hey, this starts tomorrow. Well, keep people informed. So that's what I do with my books. Here's what's coming out. What do you guys want to see? Okay, I'll do more of that. So here you go. You find out that writing books only half the battle. You do have to market, but by being an indie author, that doesn't make you a marketer. You have to market, but you're still a writer. And you embrace that, you hold on to it. Yes, you have to do those other things, because visibility and discoverability are huge. Because you can write the best book ever, but if nobody knows it's there, then it's maybe the best book ever, but not for the masses. If you want to sell a lot of copies of that, make some money, give yourself some freedom, the freedom that money brings, then you need to get that book out there in a way that people can find it. You have to get it done first. That's what these writing challenges are about. That's what the sprints. You're welcome to use the sprints that we've uploaded to YouTube at any time you want, 5 minutes all the way up through 30 minutes. Write with friends or write alone. Either way, they're both there. Right with friends, that means me. I'm on the screen jamming away. You can have the sound down. You can turn the sound off. The timer is still the dominant feature of the screen for those YouTube videos. And YouTube kept trying to put ads in the middle of our, so we have to keep fighting that to make sure and manually remove them every time they try to automatically throw an ad into the middle of a countdown timer, for Pete's sake, a sprint timer. But sprinting, what habits did you reinforce over this past month? What did you accomplish that you didn't think you could accomplish? Even if you set a goal that was aggressive and you didn't meet it, what did you learn? What did you get from it? Yes, the words, good words, but what kind of habits did you reinforce? Was it about the sprinting? Was it about, here's a good time every day that I can write? You tried different times. A lot of them didn't work, but some of them did. Which ones did? Do more of that. I know that may seem kind of crazy when somebody tells you, hey, if it worked, do more of that. But that's how life works. If it works, if you like it. So when I go out to a restaurant, I generally end up ordering the exact same thing I got last time from that restaurant if I really, really liked it, because I want that same experience. Even if, yes, the Reuben looks good today. However, that soup sandwich, that au jus and French dip, oh man, can't beat that. So let me just go with that. It's just how I roll. And that's how most people roll. They go with what they like. So that's why you got to convince them, here's what you like. So here's more of what you like. Do you like the Master Chief? Here, you might like this then. Give them a chance to be your fan and give them a chance to see stuff they wouldn't normally see. And that's what marketing is about. It's not about, hey, buy my book. Oh, please, I'm selling myself. I'm a prostitute. No, not about any of that at all. It's about, here's a book that you might like. Take a look at it. That's what marketing is. It's finding those right readers. It's nothing more. It's not prostitution. It's not selling your soul. It is simply putting that book in front of the right readers in a way that they can embrace, whether it's through podcasts, whether it's through YouTube videos, whether it's through audio, audio available, hardcover, large print editions available, all of those different ways to reach the readers. That's what marketing is. You're not selling yourself, for Pete's sake. You're selling a book that you wrote, that you invested a lot of your time into, and energy and intelligence and experience. And you wrote it, you did the best you could, and the next one you'll write even better. But you did the best you could, and here it is. This is a good story. That's what you're selling. All right. So that's what we're doing. Get your words today. It's the last day. I'll probably do something tomorrow with a final wrap up. Collectively, we're almost at 4 million. We're not going to reach 4 million words collectively for the month for those participants. I think we had 156. We had a lot of zeros throughout, though, so people who didn't document whatever words they got. So probably 140 active authors managed to write nearly 4 million words. A lot of books got generated there. A lot of words got generated. And I want to think that they're all good words. Write the good words. It's amazing what your editor and what your beta readers and proofreaders can do if you give them a high quality text in the first place. You're going to get better edits. You're going to get more attuned typos. If they're finding a typo every few sentences, they're going to shut down, and that's not what they want to read. They want to read a good story. Oh, here's one. Here's one. I think the standard for trad was one typo every 10,000 words was acceptable. I'm inclined to think like 3 for a full book, but anyway, I've been getting 6 to 10 for a full book, so I'm right in there with the 1 to 10,000 kind of typos. Don't do more than that. So your quality control team should be catching it and reducing those down to where you might have 1 left in the whole book after you're done. All part of the game. The game, but it's not a game. I make my living this way. Yeah, a lot of people do. And you can do that if you consider yourself a professional. Words, because you got to have product. And then, oh, by the way, here's a book. Here's a story. This story is about these kinds of things. They elicit these feelings. That's how you market. Oh, geez, buy my book. Hey, I'm a sad author here. I've got a book and nobody's buying it. Bullshit. Don't do that crap. Hey, Here's a story that's kind of like this. If you like this, you might like this book because it'll scratch that itch. There you go. Hopefully some words that help. Hopefully you've got some time today and can get some words. If you're close, reach over that finish line. Drag yourself over the finish line and say, yes, I hit my goal. And then get ready to do it again next month. Month in, month out. Habits. Habits will make you a great writer. Habits will make you a professional that people will keep coming back to read. Peace, fellow humans.